Welcome back, everybody, to your daily news report on your first, second, and yes, now your third stimulus check update, where we talk everything from the relief package to the CARES package, executive orders, EIDL, PPP 2.0. Happy Wednesday, everybody. It's hump day. It is the 27th of January. Today's focus will be on where the money's coming from, okay? PPP, EIDL, and third stimulus checks. $5 billion paid out already. Find out where. And zero paid out. Find out where after this, guys. Come on and get your news. Welcome back, everybody. I am Edward Bilder. Thank you to all my loyal subscribers for returning again for another video. You guys are amazing. And if you're new to the channel today, welcome. Boy, we are 118. After filming of this video, we are 118 subscribers away from my giveaway when I hit 5,000 subscribers. Everybody out there who's already a member of the channel, you guys know what this is. I'm giving away $500 to a lucky subscriber by picking a random comment from down below when I hit 5,000 subscribers. So if you're new to the channel, become a subscriber and drop comments down below. Drop them everywhere. I want to see like 400 comments on this video alone. We're going to talk third stimulus checks. We got some updates. We got some good news, some bad news. We're going to talk EIDL. We've got some good news and some more bad news. We're going to talk PPP and the free money. We got a lot of good news over there. All right. And I can't wait to announce my winner. That's going to be today. I'm hoping it's going to be on the next video. I am dying to announce this next winner because as soon as I'm done with this contest, I have another giveaway I'm doing. So you're going to want to keep tuned to the channel. Check me out on Instagram. Join the 600 others who are tracking PPP and EIDL right now. And we're also now tracking rental assistance programs by state. So thank you to everybody who reached out to me on Instagram to talk rental. We've got a lot of big news. So come on and let's get it going. All right, let's talk third stimulus checks. And I know the biggest question is timeline. Everybody wants this to happen so fast. I want to see it in February. I want to see it in March. When's my $1,400 check going to come? And I think the bigger question is, what's going to be in the bill, right? Because we don't want just any bill to pass in February or March. It's got to be a bill that focuses on we the people, getting cash, much needed capital to us, right? And right now, that seems to be going the other direction. And I'm going to explain this in just a second here. Right? There's a lot of buzz going on that they're going to decrease the bracket level, the income bracket level for eligibility. It's going to drop down to like 50 grand for a single to get the $1,400 checks. I know, huge, right? Less people will be eligible. Huge. Let's talk EIDL, right? We're seeing money that, we need like 60 billion. We're only seeing 20 billion being pushed into EIDL from the first act and no talks at all. Vital advanced grants for anybody in the new package. Now they talk about these flexible grants. I get chills. I know if you watch the channel, you know about my chills. And then also PPP is out there. PPP is like fully funded, ready to go. Live, right? It's going, it's moving. People are cashing checks as we speak. And that program is going to end in the end of March. So if this new stimulus bill comes out before the end of these programs, or not to include some of these programs like EIDL, there's a harder chance that you'll ever see another bill like this. It would take a much larger act of Congress to make any of this possible, to ever see the EIDL advanced grants or the PPP funding for small businesses ever again, right? And if there's money left over in the end of that PPP program, it'll get moved. You could guarantee it'll get moved. Now we're talking a lot of funding out there for state and local, and I know Republicans are still crying. This is to help out with bailouts of the states, to help out their pension plans, and they'll help out all kinds of bailouts. Heavy focus on New York, heavy focus on California. So what we do know is that the filibuster is still in play. So Mitch McConnell still holds a lot of power to block a bill. However, that could be forced through with 60 votes, right? And so the House is really focusing that they're going to force these bills through so that they could silence the filibuster. Like what's a filibuster? Let me just explain a filibuster. It's like delaying something from happening by continually asking more questions or avoiding the topic, right? It's like, you want something to pass and it's like, well, what if this happens? What if that happens? What if that? And then you talk about things that are completely irrelevant, and it's just an ongoing chatter, so that you delay something from occurring. Well, if you want to silence that, you could silence it with 60 votes. All right, let's get into timeline. Okay, let's talk timeline. That's what the biggest question that I get is timeline. When do you believe we will see the next stimulus bill pass? So let's talk some things here. $900 billion was just passed 12/27. And everybody is pointing and saying February, March, we're going to see the next stimulus bill passed. I don't see that. I don't see that. And here's why I don't see that. I'm seeing the administration going in the opposite direction. And I see them moving towards less money for the people. All right? More money for state and local funding, but less for the people. And why do I say that? $1,400 stimulus checks, right? We all talked about $1,400 stimulus checks. And on recent news and recent reporting, they're saying that there's going to be less people eligible for that $1,400. They're going to reduce the minimum annual salary to like $50,000 for singles and $75,000 for a couple. Not even double, not even $100,000 for filing joint. All right. We also see $20 billion in EIDL advanced targeted grants and nothing for the advanced grants. Now, again, backing away from money reaching the people, $20 billion for the advanced grant, which is great to reach the 331s for the low-income communities, but nothing for small businesses. You would need $60 billion just to cover the first round, right? Where'd the rest of that $40 billion go? I don't know. And now $284 billion is pushed into PPP, which is great news, okay? Great news that the previous stimulus bill put $284 billion into PPP. But now, there's an urgent cry. If we don't spend this money by the time the next stimulus bill, let's say they did pass a stimulus bill in March and we didn't spend the money, the $284 billion, they're not going to replenish it. They're not going to say that there's going to be more money needed for that program. In fact, it may go the other way. If the bill passes, let's say on August, or let's say it passes on April 1st, right after the deadline ends for PPP and there's money left over, there's a chance they can move it. They could take it and move it to a different program, right? If it hasn't been used up. So I'm seeing us going in the opposite direction. Money that should be reaching the people being pulled away. You know, less people are going to receive stimulus checks. Less people are receiving EIDL grants. And, you know, if you don't get on top of the PPP now, there's a chance the program could go away, and who knows where those funds will go next, right? So it could be a good time to swing by the description and pick up that life insurance. I feel like I need it in as little as 5 minutes. So swing by the description. Let's talk EIDL. Now, there's some really great news and there's some really terrible news, right? No money's moving. None. No, I haven't seen a single report from a single viewer, and I'm getting a lot of reports from viewers, that they've received their email and that they received a notification to tell them how they can receive their 331 funding. There's $20 billion sitting there. SBA, what are you doing? Let's get the money moving. Let's get the money. This is targeted. Get it to the people who need it. This was your plan to find ways to get money to these people. Get it to them. Get it to them now. What? I don't understand what we're waiting for. So, you know, this isn't case closed. Everybody talks case closed. And I'm so glad that LA Late and Jason have kind of shifted away from this. I dropped the bombshell right here. I was the first one to say it on this channel that there's no chance we're getting the EIDL grants in 332. Everybody's talking that there was another $40 billion in 332. You're guaranteed to see the money. And I dropped the bombshell revealing that 332 is not designed to send money to anybody. Check it out. Check out the videos. And, you know, I want to thank like LA Late and Jason for continuing to be the voice for all the people that follow them, because much respect to them. They're trying to push a movement through Congress to reach, you know, all of the political figures, to tell them how pissed we are and avoid political distractions and avoid being discredited, right? Watch this video on political distractions. It explains a lot of why, you know, we were thrown this little bone and nothing really happened. So highly disappointing. And if you're in that 331 group, let us know. Let us know right here. Find me on Instagram, Ask Builder, and let us know as soon as you receive your EIDL grant so we can inform others. All right, let's talk PPP for a moment, and this is where the free money comes in, okay? This is the most misunderstood program there is out there because of the word loan. PPP loan. Now, the only reason the word loan is there is so that they could have more, the government could put more control over how you spend the money if you want it to be a grant and free money and forgiven, right? So they call it a loan, and they say if you follow these rules, right, we'll give you the money for free. No questions asked. No credit checks, tax free. It won't be like I'm supposed to get 20 grand and they took taxes out. There's no taxes deducted, right? And you could write it off according to the 60%, 40% rule. 60% on payroll, 40% on your expenses. These are expenses you're going to pay anyways. So if you're going to pay these 40% in expenses, use the PPP according to the rules, and you could write those taxes off, baby, right? You don't need an LLC. You don't need to be registered as a business. And you could work a regular job, a side hustle. So go check out PPP. Many of my idle viewers are now seeing that there's no money for idle. And they fell in that 60% category of all Americans who would have qualified with a side hustle for idle. Now they're switching over to PPP because that's where the real free money is, okay? Check out all these videos right here, posting. I've got mistakes videos. They're going to tell you what will prevent you from making big mistakes in your PPP and delaying the process. And I've got all kinds of lenders that are lined up waiting for you. Go follow the step-by-steps. They're just waiting for you to fill out your application. And look, once you get your funds and you get yourself caught up, swing by the description and check out M1 Finance, Webull, and Robinhood. They are all giving away free stuff right now as we speak, and the promotions will not last forever. M1 Finance wants to give you $30 just for linking and depositing $100. They're going to give you $30 sign-on bonus. That's free money. Robinhood, a free stock to link your bank account. And Webull, 4 free stocks valued at $1,000 when you deposit $100. Awesome stuff, guys. Get into investing. It's good. It's good. Trust me, it's good. This is not advice. It's good. I want to talk some stats here and show you guys exactly who's out there who claim PPP round 1, so it could kind of show you a little bit of those categories that you might fit into. All right, let's talk some stats here for a minute because we're in round 2 of PPP. And right now, already $5 billion has been funded in approved applications by the SBA. That's pretty great. Money is flowing, and if it's spent right, that'll become free money. That $5 billion will become free money. So in the first round of CARES Act days, 3.2 billion loans were wrote to request less than $50,000. So that's approximately, and these are statistics, right? So that's approximately businesses of 2 or less, right? Average loan sizes were $107,000. Average loan size across the board, $107,000. California, Florida, Texas, and New York, those were the top 4 states that received funding. $581,000 in California, $393,000 in Florida, $389,000 and $323,000 in New York. All right, let's talk industry types, okay? So it gives you an idea of understanding of how you fit in here. Professional scientific technical services, they took 638,000 loans in round 1. They have this category called other services that don't include public administration. Other services would be like your gig economy. 531,000 loans were approved. Healthcare and social, 506,000. Construction, retail trade, 450,000 in retail trade were wrote. Accommodations and food services. We know who you guys are. These are your 72s. 367,000 loans. Real estate, rental, and leasing. 245,000. Now, some of you will be not included in the new round. You become ineligible if you are more in the passive world than in the flipping world. So make sure you read the eligibility requirements closely on this one for round 2 draw. Administrative and support for waste management and remediation services, 240,000. Manufacturing, 229,000. And then a bunch of unclassifieds. More gig establishments, 222,000 loans. Thank you all for joining me for another video of Ask Builder. You guys are amazing. A great group. Everybody out there who dropped comments, who knows about the giveaway, you need to be a subscriber. You need to drop comments. And if you want to increase your chances of winning, put comments everywhere. Put like 400 comments on this video alone. Thank everybody who found me on Instagram. You guys are amazing. I will see you all on the next one when I will be announcing 118 viewers away. Come on, 118 viewers away to the 5,000 milestone when I'm going to be announcing that giveaway and my next giveaway. I'll catch you on the next one.